just jumping on here. I'm going to give you about, well, I guess I want to say about 10 or 15 minutes worth of Pilates. My recommendation is that you do this video at least 2 times, depending on where we end up with timing. You're welcome to grab one of your lighter dumbbells if you want to use it. It's available to you, but certainly not necessary. So let's just spend some time together torturing the tummy, shall we? I'd like you all to just start to lie down on your back, flat as a board. Not taking a nap though, so since I'm not with you, I can't see what you're doing. You're welcome to close your eyes. Take your hands onto your ribs, and we're just going to start with the breath. The breathing is key here in Pilates. In fact, the breath alone will work the muscles for you. So just relax everything. Take a deep breath in through the nose for about 3 to 5 counts, nice and slow. Exhale's going to come out through the mouth, maybe a shh. Alright, once the exhale empties, begin again to inhale. Imagine you're filling your body just like a balloon from the toes to the crown. And then the exhale comes out nice and subtle, nice and slow through the mouth, feeling the belly button drop in down towards the spine, feeling the collapse in the ribs. Let's just do that a few more times just to get comfortable with the breath. The inhale through the nose, the exhale through the mouth. Feeling a little bit more force there at the bottom of the breath. Just to ensure that you're getting all the exhalation out. Good, so from here we're just going to add the movement. On the inhalation, we're going for a long body stretch. Point your fingers, point your toes. Keep your shoulders down as you exhale. Grab a hold of your right leg, pull the thigh in towards the belly. Breathe all the way out. Squeeze the thigh to the belly. Inhale begins again, long body stretch. Exhale, bring left knee in. Keep the shoulders down this round. Squeeze the thigh to the belly. Slight tuck of chin to chest. All the way to the bottom of the breath. Sounds like this. Do just a few more of these together. Ensure that you're using the muscles in the middle of the body primarily to bring the arms and the legs in towards the center. And after you finish with this left leg, we're just going to add on. A little more tension equals a whole lot of tone. So inhale, reach long. This time, exhale, roll up, tuck chin to chest, bring forehead to the... It doesn't necessarily touch the first couple of times, but squeeze all of the breath out from the body. Getting used to breathing and moving in a synchronized motion. Finish the set that you're on, and then take one more set right to left. Use those lower abdominal muscles and those upper abdominal muscles and squeeze the two together. Good. Now take a long body stretch after you finish, and then just hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself a little rock from side to side. Feels like a nice lower back massage. Enjoy that. Take the toes only on the mat, or the heels can come down. Take your hands onto your thighs. The inhalation begins the move, and we're going to do a 3-pulse breath. It's going to go shh, shh, shh. And each time we're going to squeeze the upper abdomen above the belly button, just as if you're wringing out a dish rag. So here we go. Inhale, and go. Shh, shh, shh. Inhale. Exhale. Shh, shh, shh. Try to relax the shoulders and just squeeze the muscle. Tuck chin into chest to keep the neck comfortable. Shh, shh. Shh, shh, shh. Shh, shh, shh. 4 more sets, just like that. Shh, shh, shh. Starting to feel some energy right here above the belly button. Shh, shh, shh. Shh, shh, shh. One more time, whatever you do, don't hold your breath. Shh, shh, shh. Here we go. Now we're going to take it up and hold it isometrically. Roll up, hold tension on the muscle. Keep breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth for 3. Squeeze a little tighter, lift a little higher for 2. Good, you're doing great. Just hold on tight now for me. And release. Look at this, long body stretch. Release all efforts. Good. Let's do something nice just for the lower abdomen. Take your knees up over your hips and cross your ankles. Doesn't matter how high you go. What matters here is that you're using the muscles and not momentum. So with this little reverse crunch, we're just going to pop the tailbone up. If you feel like you're using the arms as momentum to push, extend the arms up towards the ceiling. If you're feeling like you need a little extra, yeah, grab your weight. So we're just going to lift the lower abdomen. You can hold the weight up in the air, or you can take the weight onto the belly. We're going to exhale. Shh. 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 6 more. Shh. 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 Good. Uncross the ankles, cross the other ankle on top. Yes, it makes a difference. If the weight's too much, lose the weight. Here we go. 12. Don't hold your breath. Shh. 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 Last 4. Shh. Shh. Ooh, I feel a little sting coming on right about now. And go for the long body stretch. Good, nicely done. Now we're going to target the waistline. Really important that you keep the upper body stabilized here. So I like to take the elbows down with the soft fist up towards the ceiling. My knees are going to go directly over the line of the hips, and I encourage you to push them over the line of the hips. Sometimes we don't even know it, and our knees are coming back here over the belly button. And if you try it one time, you're going to feel the difference in the connection of your tummy. Press your lower back down onto the mat. Take your elbows down. Keep your upper body still. We're going to drop the knees to the right for 3 on an inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to drag the knees back up. Here we go. Inhale down for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, bring the knees up. Take it to the left now for 3, 2. Keep the elbows down, shoulders down, both sides. Exhale up for 3. You're dragging the legs down, feeling resistance, and dragging the legs up. Also feeling resistance, both directions. Focus on the breath now. Liking that waterfall in the background. Almost like we're working out at the spa. Now the knees don't necessarily touch. You just drop them enough until you feel the tension on the waistline, and then you drag the knees back up. Let's do it one more time to the left. Good. Now try to make it a little more challenging. Extend the legs up, toes towards the sky or the ceiling, but keep a soft knee bend. Drop the legs off to the right for 3, 2, 1, and drag those legs up. Too much, too soon, too fast? Come back to a softer knee. 3, 2, 1, exhale. Remember, the breath alone works the muscles. So make sure you're still working with the breath. Let's do 2 more to each side. Do that right in the center of the body. Oh, make sure both elbows stay down, both shoulders staying down. When the muscles get tired, everything gets a little bit tougher. It's okay. This is not an effortless class, so you're going to feel the muscles in the middle work. Go ahead and hug your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a little bitty rock from side to side, side to side. So I'm going to do both sides facing you. Just going to roll off to the left now for a little side hover. Drop your elbow directly under the shoulder. Really important alignment here is getting this alignment. It's like a pillar of strength. And then roll your shoulder up and lift your chest. You're going to focus on lifting the waistline away from the floor. 2 options here. You can stay low like I had it with the hip down, or you can come up and balance on the knee. Take your right arm or your top arm alongside the ear and lift the top leg. Going back to a 3 count breath now, we're going to go shh. Shh, shh, inhale. Shh, 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 inhale. Remember, you can always shh, 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 drop the low hip. But keep stretching out through the waistline. Really important to be mindful of what's happening in the middle of your body. Using the middle of the body to move the limbs. Shh, shh, shh. 3 more sets. Shh. Good. Hold it right here. You can take the front hand down for a little more balance. You can take the hip down. Flex the foot by pulling the toes back towards the knee. And you're just going to lift the leg up for 3, 2, 1, and down. 3, 2, 1, and down. 3, 2, 1. You're going to feel a nice stretch on the underside. 4 more. Shh, shh, shh. Shh, shh, shh. Shh, shh, shh. Last time. Shh, shh, shh. And release. So you're welcome to just turn to the other side. I'm going to spin around so you don't have to watch my rear end. Elbow directly under shoulder. Remember, you can take the low option by keeping the hip down, or you can come up. Lift the hip up and away. Work with the oblique muscles. Stretch the arm over the head, and here we go. Shh, shh, shh. Inhale long and strong. Shh, shh, shh. Shh, shh, shh. Shh, shh, shh. Stretch as long as you can, and then squeeze as tight as you can for 4 more. Shh, shh. I like to do about 8 to 12 reps of each motion. So if you start to carry this on your own, know that 8 to 12 reps of each motion is good. Bring the hip down. Take the hand down to stabilize. Lift the leg. Make sure you flex the toes and push out through the heel. Lifting up for 3, 2, 1, and release. Shh, shh, shh. But as I said in the beginning, you can do this video 2 times around. 1 right after the other is good. Or if you want to take a little break and do 1 set in the morning and 1 set at night, not going to hurt you. 1, 2, 3. Shh, shh, shh. 2 more. Shh, 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 shh. Good. Now that we're already down here, let's find our forearm planks pose. So really the key here, a couple of keys. Shoulder and elbow must be aligned. These are your pillars of strength again. You can do this on your knees, but make sure you're connecting core muscles. Right, so I like to imagine that I'm lying on my back in a crunch position. I'm pulling my ribs to my hips, and I'm creating a nice tight center the entire time. Certainly does make it harder to breathe, but no worries, friends, you're going to breathe. So you can certainly stay on your knees here, lift that belly button in and up. You might feel some rounding through the upper part of your back, the middle part of your back. It's a-okay. The goal here is to tighten the tummy. Or you can curl your toes under and come right onto your toes. All right, so we're going to breathe here for 3 big Pilates breaths. Beautiful. Just a taste of what's to come, right? Push back to child's pose, give it a little stretch. Let's bring it back to our forearm hover or forearm plank. And you've got 2 options here. You can stay on the knees and work from the knees, or you can come on the toes and work from the toes. I'll show you the move, going with the left leg first. So starting on the knees, you're just going to push the heel back and tap the knee. Press and tap. Or on the toes, you're going to drop and press. Let's go for 12. Really strong through the middle of the body. Don't lose the tightness and the tension in the middle. Keep pulling the belly button in and up, and don't hold your breath. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. To the right now. Let's do 16. Keep the tummy tight. If you need to take the knees, but keep the motion, keep the tension. 7, 6, breathing. Beautiful. And 1. Child's pose. Push it back. Release all efforts. Take time to take the breaks, because we're coming right back to work. Gonna try a set now with both legs at the same time. Same options apply. You can start on the knees and pop the heels back, right? Or you can start on the toes and drop the knees. Let's go for 12, 11. Don't hold your breath. Exhale, pop. Ooh, last one has holding time now. Hold it up for 8, 7, 6. You're doing fine. For 4, 3, 3, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Excellent work. Just a few more moves, and I think your tummy's going to be tight and happy. Grab your weight for this one as an option, no expectations, right? Put it right there beside you. It's your biggest fan. Find the meaty part of your cheeks, and let's just go ahead and sit back into our boat pose just to get connected. You can keep the hands on holding the thighs, or you can let the arms go. Drop the shoulders and tighten the tummy. So you can make this more challenging, or you can just create some holding time. You can do an extension, extension. It's optional, optional. Look at this. You can do it with the toes down. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Give yourself a little hug. Grab that 5-pound weight, 3-pound weight, 2-pound weight, no weight at all. Leaning back. Keep the elbows secure into the side bodies. We're going to do 3 pulse breath, right? So it's a shh, shh, shh. And we're going to go one side at a time. So lean on back. Get connected with the tummy. Let's go 1, 2, 3, and center. Rotation comes from the waistline. Keep the hips stable and still. Shh, shh, shh. Inhale. Shh, shh, shh. Weight is optional. 3 more sets, alternating. And release. Tuck chin, release, round through the back body. Good, good, good. Taking one more set of our Navasana boat's pose. Find the meaty part of the cheeks. Always an option to keep the toes down for stability. Right, and we're just going to go low boat, high boat. Low and high. 8, 7. Check the option, toes down. Little movement, that's 6. Point those toes, stretch those legs. For 4. And 1. Woo! Hug it in. Last time with our rotational movement, with or without weight, triple pulse breath goes shh, shh, shh. Lean back. Love that tummy. Here we go. Shh, shh, shh. Inhale. Shh, shh, shh. Shh, shh, shh. Let's go for 5. And 4. Shh, shh, shh. Remember, if you cheat, you're only cheating yourself. Keep the tension on the tummy. Don't hold your breath. Use your breath to get strength and power. One more. And release. Deep breath in. Fantastic. So you can go through that second time around. You can replay the video, go through it second time around. Or you can take a little break. Do it 15 minutes from now. Do it 2 hours from now. Do it later today. Whatever you like. I hope that you enjoyed it. And I'll check in with you soon. Thanks again. All my love.